Hi everybody, Ebony here, co-owner of Living with a Purpose. Hope everyone is having a great day. So I am coming on. I'm going to do a live right after I film this, honestly. But I'm first coming on here because it's a longer presentation, so I wanted to first record the longer presentation, and then that way, because I'm only going to go through a few points on the live, and then the rest of them can be viewed on this recording, which will be on our YouTube channel. So I am Ebony G. I am a registered nurse. I am a mom. I am a wife. And I am, like I said, co-owner of Living with a Purpose Consulting. And we do a couple things. We're focusing on two things now. First thing is that we create, cute, convenient, comfortable, and confidence building dialysis shirts for people who are on dialysis to just help break that stigma for them a little bit, help them feel more comfortable in their own skin, and just to nurture that physical wellness portion that we deal with. The second thing we do is we hold workshops and do a little bit of coaching around our main issue, which is kidney health, focusing on hypertension and diabetes, which are the leading two causes of kidney failure, and then breaking that down into the six wellness domains that we focus on and understand. Why people have bad habits and routines, why people constantly get stuck in cycles that they can't get out of in order to achieve a long-term wellness that they can actually sustain throughout their life. So today's topic is actually a topic that came up for me last week, and it was how to lower your blood pressure naturally. So I said, well, let me, do a live, and I'll do a little lesson on that. And so this is what we're going to do. Okay. And so some slides that I have prepared, just to keep on track. The information can be overwhelming at times if it's completely new to some people or it's different aspects. So I just wanted to give you something that you can come back and refer to, maybe take notes off of if you felt like that was something that you wanted to do. So I actually think I'm just going to, for right now, just share the screen here. Okay, and our purpose is really just my purpose for this live is really just to, be a thought disruptor to the negative patterns that you have created in your mind, and to help you understand that when you are developing wellness habits, you should be purposeful, direct, and bold in the action that's required for you to get the transformation that you're looking for. You can go on our website. We have a ton of free resources that are grounded and based in solutions. So, don't hesitate to take advantage of some of these free resources that we have, because it's a way to learn, and that's really in these first few months of me coming back and doing videos, is really education. So so that's what I'm doing, and so let's get started. So this is about 11 ways to naturally decrease your blood pressure. So the first way is to lose some extra pounds. Now, we all know that is the case, but here are a few facts behind why you should do it. Extra weight can increase your blood pressure, and your blood pressure can also increase as your weight increases. So if you don't have hypertension and you gain weight, you can gain yourself into hypertension with the weight that you're gaining. Losing weight, it has been shown that losing weight can have a big effect on people who have already been diagnosed with hypertension. So if you already have it and you lose weight, there's a chance that by decreasing that strain on your heart, that you can also decrease your chances and take yourself out of a hypertensive diagnosis. Losing weight also improves your cholesterol level, which decreases your heart disease, and that's because you're eating less, saturated fats, and you're eating less of those things that cause your cholesterol to go up in the first place. Get snatched. I call it get snatched, but really we're talking about that waistline, ladies and gentlemen. Our waistline circumference indicates our health. And this has been a long-standing numbers here that women's waistline should be equal to less than or equal to 35 inches, and men should be less than or equal to 40 inches. And the reason for that is that bigger waistlines are associated with chronic diseases, and that's because it's I don't want to get too medical and technical, but when you carry around a lot of fat around your midsection, we all know a lot of our major vital organs are in that area, and what happens is that the fat it doesn't allow your organs to work properly, and it causes diseases. So we want to, not say everybody has to have that 6-pack or 2-pack or whatever, but we don't want, a lot of muffin top going on either. So even if you do, just working on it. The fact that you're working on it, which we'll be getting to that probably in the next one. Just getting your cardiovascular workout on will help. Yes, move your body. Move your body. It's so important. I know when I was going through my anxiousness and I changed, really changed 2 major things, and they weren't even mental things. They were exercising and changing my eating habits had a tremendous effect on my anxiousness. So brisk walking can be a great way to get started. You can just enough to get your heart rate up, but walking is something that most of us can do, and you don't need a gym or any special equipment to do it. So, that's a great introductory exercise to do. Yoga is also a great exercise. It strengthens your muscles, massages those organs. That's what I was telling you about with all of that fat that's around there. They can't do their job. It releases stress, and yoga also improves immunity because it helps your heart, and when it helps your heart, it increases the circulation and your blood flow so that you can flush all of those toxins out of your body, which is a fabulous thing. Who wouldn't want to have a better immune system and be sick less and feel good more. Also, I have a statistic on the brisk walking. Just 30 minutes a day can prevent and control hypertension and reduce the risk of stroke by 27%. And you really can at a brisk walk. I'm not talking about like a la-di-da-da walk, but a 150 pound person walking uphill at 3.5 miles per hour for 30 minutes a day can burn up to 200 calories per day. So when you take it to the week, that's 1,400 calories per week. And when you take it to the month, that's 5,600 calories per month, which can release for you 1.6 pounds of fat in a month. And that might not sound like a lot, but that's only from walking 30 minutes a day for a month. That's not even talking about, any strength building or weightlifting exercises that you do if you were to walk for 60 minutes instead of 30 minutes, and not counting any nutritional changes that you make. That's almost 2 pounds for just moving your body and getting more active. Cardio is great for your lungs and your heart. It also helps for you to build stamina and endurance. And cardio helps you to lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, lowers blood pressure and cholesterol, and it also improves immune function for the same reason that yoga does. It helps to strengthen the heart, which strengthens your circulation. A healthy diet. See, this all, and if you notice, all of this plays into each other. You need a healthy diet, and the combination of moving your body, the healthy diet and moving your body will help your waistline, which will help you lose weight. All these things just build on top of each other. A healthy diet protects us from obesity and chronic diseases. A lots of most and other ones that I mentioned so far in this video. Healthy diet is an essential part of living a healthy lifestyle. You can't live a healthy lifestyle without it, because you can't say you're living a healthy lifestyle and you're eating out, or you're eating, greasy fried foods all the time. Can't do it. Excuse me, I'm taking a drink. So a healthy diet can also impact your mental health. And I just talked about that. How when I was going through my anxiety, I changed two things. I got more active and I changed the way I ate. And it made a drastic difference in the amount of anxiety and anxiousness that I felt. Cut the salt. Now I know this isn't a new thing. This has been around for a long time, but I also know it's a lot of people who just cannot seem to let the salt go. Like, cannot seem to let the salt go. And, it's very, very, very important to let this salt go. I did have a funny little gift that I wanted to show. It might not necessarily be funny to everyone, but it applies. And let me see if I can find it. Oh no, this is my exercise one. This is my exercise one. I'll look for it in a little bit. But cutting the salt will reduce your swelling. Reducing your salt alone can reduce your blood pressure for people who insist on doing a lot of it. It can reduce your blood pressure. It can drastically change, how you feel. Because when you're not carrying around all of that extra, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna cut that out for a second. But when you're carrying all that extra fluid, because fluid follows salt. So if you have a lot of salt in your body, fluid is gonna follow that, and the result is going to be that not only will you be swollen, but you're gonna have water weight gain, and you're gonna feel heavier as a result of that. And reducing your blood pressure reduces, the risk of developing hypertension. It reduces your risk of kidney disease, and it also reduces your risk of heart disease. And a low sodium diet is very beneficial to us all, not only people with high blood pressure, because a low sodium diet not only decreases the risk of stroke, heart failure, but it also can help you fight against osteoporosis, stomach cancer, and kidney disease. So all of those things are things that none of us want. But the body that we're producing today is the body that we're going to live in the next 20, 30, 40 years. So you have to really think of the decisions that you're making now and how that will affect what you're doing and how you live later in your life. Then we get to the lucky lifestyle modifications. So, limiting alcohol, quitting smoking, limiting caffeine, and drinking more tea. Now we all know, we hear, alcohol is good, alcohol is bad. Not saying alcohol is bad, but just like anything, moderation is key. So limiting alcohol, actually limiting alcohol, it is preserving your health for later on, because many health risks that's associated with drinking a lot of alcohol won't appear until later in life anyway. And so we can cut our chances and reduce our risk of developing hypertension, liver and heart disease by limiting the amount of alcohol that we're drinking now. We all know quitting smoking constricts your blood vessels, which increases your blood pressure. It's not good for your lungs, which affects your circulation. And it affects your circulation, and it affects the amount of oxygen that can be circulated throughout your body, which affects your energy. So that right there is enough to quit smoking. Limiting caffeine. I love my coffee. I used to be a 3-time-a-day coffee drinker. Now, 2 if it's a long day, but for the most part, I have 1 cup of coffee and I'm done. because not only can coffee lower your blood pressure, it can decrease anxiety and help you get a better quality of sleep. I know when I was going through my anxiousness, you notice I say that I don't really claim that I had anxiety, because I'm just not into speaking things into my world. But I couldn't drink coffee for a long time, because every time I drank coffee, I felt that jitteriness and that anxiousness, and I wasn't in enough control over myself to resist the effects that the coffee had on my mental state. So I had to completely cut out coffee for a long time. And then even when I started drinking it, I still felt it, but I really like coffee. So I would just, I would change the time of the day I had it. I wouldn't drink the whole cup. I made modifications so where I was still comfortable. And, because everything is not a cookie cutter approach. We all are individuals, and we have our own limits and structures and strengths and weaknesses. And we all just have to do what works for us. Drinking more tea, because tea has antioxidants which help destroy free radicals. And we all know that can help, kill just any foreign things that's in our body that does not need to be there. So that's why that's important. Let it go. This is all about reducing stress. And some of these questions that I have up here have to do with increases on your stress level. How much are you working? What toxic situations exist in your life? How are you protecting your mental health? How are you guarding your mind from, all of the crap that we see and hear all of the time? Healthy coping mechanisms can definitely, help with that. Exercise, yoga, getting support, all of these are healthy coping mechanisms that can help you decrease stress. And healthy coping mechanisms are also important, because the key is that stress, whether it be a minimal amount, whether it be good stress, whether it's bad stress is going to be present in our lives no matter what. And we have to know how to cope and deal with them. Is vital to your existence, is vital to, your peace of mind, is vital to your sanity, and is vital to your health. Be aware. So awareness brings clarity, as the first slide says. So just being aware of what you're doing and why you're doing it is paramount in being able to change some of your behaviors and create healthy behaviors and routines that set you up to win. When you create awareness, you tend to commit to whatever that is on a deeper level. And so, for instance, follow your blood pressure trends. If you don't know what your blood pressure is, or if you're in the pre-stages, or even if you have been diagnosed, knowing when your blood pressure is at its highest, when is it at its lowest, what are you doing at those times, what are you eating, what are you thinking, how are you feeling, gauging your mental and your emotional state can be huge in really pinpointing what is causing your blood pressure to go down, and it gives you the answers to what you can do to decrease it. Ask for help. A lot of us, me included, I am not good with asking for anything. But some people need that direct accountability. They need support. They need motivation. They need inspiration. They need a customized plan that's only for them. And sometimes that's the only way people can change. I just said this earlier, there is no cookie cutter approach to your wellness. There is no cookie cutter approach to dealing with anything that we all individually deal with in our lives. And this is something that we do through our workshops and through our coaching, is help you accomplish these wellness goals in a variety of ways. So, if you have any questions, if you want to know how, if you want to know more, then just, email us, IM us on social media or whatever. But we want to help. We want to be a part of the solution. Deep breathing techniques. I love this. Meditation, if I have to say with my anxiousness, it would be, that I changed my level of physical activity and my eating. I would definitely say meditation and my personal development routine was like rounded out my top five. Meditation is amazing for stress relief. It's just an amazing thing. It makes you feel stronger, if that makes any sense. It makes you feel like you can, just like take a deep breath, everyone, and blow it out. Like if you feel that, you immediately feel like your shoulders, even if you're not that tense, they feel a little lighter. And, it is an awesome. I will definitely get more into I know for what I know about meditation, how meditation has helped me. Guided meditation in particular works better for me because in the beginning and now I have a hard time focusing and being still and silent, like the next one says. So you have to try different solutions and find what works for you. You might find that just the music works for you. You might find a little, like my favorite meditation is a little bit of both. It has a guided meditation portion in the beginning, and then it has just music at the end. And you have to go find these solutions. These solutions will not just come and say, hey, I'm here for you to help you out. Sometimes you have to go dig in and go searching for them. And that's okay. Yoga, once again, we talked about that. But I put yoga here again because you can combine meditation and deep breathing into one activity with yoga, because that's two of the things that yoga focuses on or can focus on. Dance it away. This is one of my favorite stress reducers. Music is absolutely my therapy. It works if you just want to chill. It works if you just feel like singing everything out. It works when you just want to dance. It works, and you can listen to any kind of music. If I just want to chill. When I was going through my anxiousness, I got into classical music heavy. Never, ever been a classical music fan. But the benefits to me were amazing. So I listened to everything. It's all good. I don't know if anybody remembers that MC Hammer song. Hey, it's all good. So whatever, music, whatever genre, whatever you feel like doing, just do it. That helps to lower your blood pressure as well. So basically, in conclusion and in summary, chronic diseases compound one on top of the other. High blood pressure can lead to diabetes. Diabetes can lead to high blood pressure. All of this stuff can lead to high cholesterol, heart disease, mental illnesses, depression, anxiety. And usually once you get in a bad cycle of one, you pull some other ones in. So don't get sucked into this illness continuum. Don't. We don't have to. We have choices. And this is, my mission for this first, few months that I'm back on the scene here is to educate. Because it's never too late or too early to start your wellness journey. It's never too late. And that's just our little website there. So let me stop this screen share. Put it back on the camera. Hi everyone. So that was not super long, but it was a lot of information, and I just wanted to have something where you can reference back if you want to, write it down or whatever. But in closing, we are all about education, and I want to see people, grow old. I want us to be, especially, I'm 37, so I'm really talking about people that's my age and people that's, a little older, but I want us to be like, oh, they're already saying 30 is the new 20. I'm definitely looking for 40 to be the new 30. And then 50 to be the new 40, because maybe 50 could even be the new 30. I know you've all seen like Miss Ernestine Shepherd, people who she's making 80 look like the new 50. from her. So, thank you for tuning in. Keep following us because I'm going to keep bringing that education and opportunity to welcome you into solutions so that you can live the way you want. You can, change your lifestyle. You can have healthy routines and habits, and you can transform your life. It can happen. It can happen. And this is something that I want to leave everyone with. Don't get frustrated if you've tried to lose weight before, or you tried to get healthy, you tried to get out of one of these diagnoses and you weren't successful. A lot of times failure doesn't come because we failed. Failure comes because we did not see the opportunity and the lesson in that failure, and we didn't learn from it. And because we did not learn from it, we weren't able to progress and move forward into the solution. Because even when you find the solution, you're still going to muck up. It's still not going to be perfect. It's still not going to be the way we want it. It's still not going to, work out quite that way. But at least that way we're failing forward. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're actively trying to find solutions for yourself, you are growing and you are winning. And I just wanted to say that. So, continue winning, continue to follow us, because we're going to continue to win, and we're going to continue to help you win. And we're going to continue to help spread this word so that, families, generations and generations don't end up, hypertensive, diabetic, on dialysis, having, not living the life that they want. Not living the life that they want. So thank you, and until next time, I will see y'all later. Have a great day.